know why you're saying cheese. I'm shooting video, so you're just gonna be standing right there.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm Karen. And I'm Jennifer.
And we are the three blessings that came from this beautiful community. We are the daughters of Charles and Alice Hudson. Thank you for joining us as we reminisce about a beautiful love story that began over 50 years ago on the campus of Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It means so much to us that some of you have traveled here to make memories with Mom and Dad. We realize that the holiday season is upon us, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. It shows the amount of love that is in this room. Your presence is not only a declaration of how blessed Mom and Dad are with enduring friendships, but it's also a testament to the type of people you are. There's a saying that goes, to love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. Maybe that would explain the warmth in this room. So as to not prolong anything, on to the love story. During the spring semester of 1965, Dad missed his bus to the movie. While walking over by the campus post office, he saw a mutual friend, Leslie, standing with two young ladies. He proceeded to ask Leslie, which one belongs to you? And Mom said, tell him both. However, Leslie didn't do that. He told him the other young lady was his friend, so that led Mom to entertain Dad. So Dad walked her to her dorm and made a date for later. At the time, though, the plot thickens, Mom was engaged to someone who had just graduated and purchased a brand new Jaguar. All Dad had was the rubber on his Converse tennis shoes, left from playing basketball at Melrose. So for a few times, she kind of dodged him. One day, she was on her way to class. He spotted her again, and they began talking. Needless to say, that engagement to the Jaguar was over after 2 months.
So after Dad graduated, he worked about 1 year in Arizona and was drafted into the U.S. Army in December of 1967. And Dad visited Mom in her hometown of Evelyn, Louisiana. He wanted to bring her home to Memphis to meet his parents, but her dad said, my daughter ain't crossing that state line unless she's married. So Dad said, I guess we're getting married. And Zach Taylor, rest his soul, was his best man. And his wife, Elsie, is here. If you could stand for us, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, he was Dad's best man. Well, they got married, and Mom remained in school another year. After graduation, Mom joined Dad in Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, where he finished his military requirements. In 1970, they moved to Richmond, Virginia, where we were born. They resigned there for 6 years before deciding to move to Memphis to be closer to family. And Dad wanted to also attend graduate school. In our lifetimes, we are gifted with a limited number of truly landmark moments. And there is that perfect landmark moment when you look into the eyes of the most loving, caring, and giving individual that you've ever known and realize that you found true love. A special love of longing that allows you to smile from the heart. A love that for a companion who melts your very soul. That very moment and that commitment which follows should be celebrated to the fullest. And so we wanted to ensure that this particular moment, 50 years ago, in the lives of Mom and Dad does not pass unrecognized. This anniversary especially is the perfect time to slowly glean through those memories they have made together. They are the moments that brought them to where they are today, still anticipating, still writing the pages that they will remember tomorrow. So we present to you our parents, Charles and Alice Hudson, who are escorted by their granddaughter Caitlin, my baby girl, and their grandson Damien Jr.
There is a saying that goes, tell me whom you love and I will tell you who you are. Mom, because of all the little extras you added to everything, there is no question why Dad fell in love with you. You were especially attentive to all the details which make a family thrive and our house a home. You gave us life and let us live. You kept us all happy, rich with love and the presence of God. The nature of our mother-daughter relationship has changed as we have grown up. It has grown just as we have grown. And today, you take your place as our best friend, and we are so thankful for that. Just as when we were children, you are still there when we look over our shoulders for a reassuring presence. And Dad, there is something captivating about your obvious devotion to Mom. Your patience and kindness is something that has kept us all grounded. You stood up as one of our biggest protectors when life always got to be overwhelming. You had all of the answers at all the right times, and even when you didn't, you never failed to pretend you did. Always stress education. There is something special between a father and a daughter that seems to defy explanation. You have always been our confidant and our best friend. We have said it before, you are the person upon which we measure all others. You always inspire us to move forward and continue to strive to be our best. You have always been a great influence on our lives, and we are very thankful that we have such a role model to learn from. Amidst all the complexities of life, love, and family, there is an enduring lesson to be learned from the simplicity of your love for others. The world has changed in so many ways since your wedding, and yet people are still choosing to get married. And we believe one reason is because they have seen people like you to demonstrate how well it works. And it's no wonder that our family's love continued to grow because of the constant encouragement and support from both of you. We stand here today as the women you have helped us become. We are so very proud to be your daughters, so proud to be a result of your union, a reflection of your love for each other. We thought of closing by wishing you the very best, and then you have already each other, and you have God applied to your lives. You already have the best.
Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? And why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven, my home? When Jesus is my portion, He's on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. Oh, I sing because I'm happy. Oh, I sing because I'm free. Yeah. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. Thank you.
Good evening. Much better. Y'all waking up now. We're going to go ahead and start with the roast and toast portion of our program. Those of you who are in line, please continue on. We want to definitely make sure you get served, but we're going to go ahead and start in an effort to keep the event on time. So without any further ado, I want to bring up a very dear friend of both Alice and Charles, and that is Mr. Randy White. Come on up, Randy. Randy Wade. I can do that all over again.
Thank you, Dr. Brooke. I think I knew that this is, but you know, Charles going to tell me that anyway. First of all, let me say good evening to all of you. I want to thank Charles and Hudson and the committee for inviting me out just to say just a few things about Charles. Charles is one of the nicest guys that I ever met. But if you ever go out of town with Charles Hudson, please allow Alice Hudson to drive. And the reason I say that, Charles drives this big old RV, and we had planned a trip going down to Southern University, me and Calvin. And anyway, as we were going down Interstate 55, trying to get to New Orleans, Charles would turn all the way around in the seat as he drives. You ask him a question. He told me, what you say? And Alice wasn't worried about it. And I finally got Alice's attention, so we went on down the road, and when we did get to Louisiana, Alice took over and got us all hooked up. But we've gone pretty much all over these United States, just traveling. And Alice, I have to admit, you're one of the best drivers. I ain't lying, because Charles Hudson can't drive with the head. To be honest with you. Charles also, he loves to fish and he can't fish. I'm serious. Charles and I, Alice, you were on the boat that day when all the women, the wives gathered, they were challenging the men who got the biggest fish. And everybody caught fish on that day. We was fishing for redfish. Alice, I think, was the only, no, Alice called a shark. That's what she called it. And Charles got to running around the boat. I have to admit, I kind of ran around the boat with him because she had brought the shark in, and the shark was just really snapping. And don't let anybody tell you that a shark won't snap at you, because Alice got a bat and beat the hell out that shark. I'm right, Alice. And this is my last one. Last time we went fishing, we went down to a farm down in Mississippi, one of Charles' rich friends invited us down. We had Trevor. Trevor was with us on this particular day. And Trevor, believe it or not, I was on the other side of the lake casting out. Charles was on the other side, but further down on the left side of the lake. With Trevor, stand up, Trevor. Just stand up. I got a picture of Trevor. Yeah, and Trevor was up there, and we had cows and everything all around us, and the cows was coming over the ridge, and Trevor decided to just step on out there in the water, just walking. I saw Trevor, he wasn't that big at that particular time. He was about, I guess, about 4 feet about the time. But anyway, the water had come all the way up, and I could scream to the holler of my boy, Charles, please, get Trevor. Charles studied fishing. Charles, get Trevor. And when Charles turned around and saw Trevor, you talking about an old man that's really moving. You give it up to Charles up. I want to thank y'all so much for allowing me. I want to say to this, Alice, you and Charles, they are some of the best people that you ever want to meet. And I think, Charles, when you and Alice look out and see your friends and your family, I guess that's the way that we all say that we love Charles and Alice. Thank you.
All right, so thank you, Randy, wait for those comments. Next, we're going to have their oldest grandson come up and say a little something. Come on up and introduce yourself, young man.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler Haynes. I am the eldest, even though I am the shortest male cousin. I don't know how that happened, to be the oldest and the shortest. I'm going to do a toast, not a roast, because ain't nobody going to be mad at me tomorrow at church, okay? But I do have this one story, but I'm going to piggyback off what Randy said first. Not everybody knows this, but Trevor is born on December the 25th. The reason he stood out there on that water, because he thought he was Jesus and he thought he was that unfortunately didn't happen. All of us had to get him some new clothes. This is one particular story about Grady, and I hope she's not going to be mad at me. This shows her true colors. But we were in Evelyn, Louisiana. We were all small. I think most of the people in this family know this story. But me and Taylor were out on the porch, and all of a sudden, this big dog rolled up on the steps. So I'm gone already. I'm off. Taylor's still there. So I'm gone. I get to the other door. Granny, it's a dog. He gonna eat my brother. She goes to the old man, and he says, Granddaddy, it's the dog out there. What you want us to do? He jumps up, get the gun, get the gun. Wait a minute, Granddaddy, we can't shoot nobody else's dog. That's gonna be too much. There's gonna be a lawsuit. We gonna have to explain it to somebody. But anywho, I gotta just talk about how much I love these people. All the Southern games that we've gone to.
Yeah, let them know.
All the Southern games that we've gone to, all the weekends we've been at their house, all the video games, popcorn, basketball games they have taken us to. Oh yeah, it's a lot of memories there. But I just want to say I love these people. I hope they don't go anywhere anytime soon. And yeah.
Just a minute. Okay.
Now we'll have Miss Jean Bumpus come on up, and she's going to say a few words to our couple. Come on up.
What a beautiful occasion. What a beautiful opportunity. Thank you. to reflect and deliberate and realize 50 years of service. That's what it was for Alice, service. Did it and get here quickly. There's an old song that states, "Ain't it funny how time slips away?" Any of you remember that? Yes. I recently read a book written by Joel Osteen's wife, mother, entitled, "If My Heart Could Talk." And one thing that was supported throughout the book, that a healthy, lasting marriage must have fun as a priority. And we all know that Charles having fun is a secret asset, talent, or gift that he possesses. Of all the elements of a successful marriage, love is the most essential. You see, there's genuine love when you find trust, respect, and so much more. In Colossians 3:14, Paul states, "All else, love is the perfect gift of unity." To be married for 50 years to the same spouse, I am sure there were times when Alice ignored, pretended she didn't hear, pretended she didn't see, practiced self-control, even forgiveness. At other times, Charles must have believed, along with Alice, that their children were life's greatest treasures given them by God. But oh, when those grandchildren came, an even greater joy for the grandmother. You see how he talks about the grandfather. Charles, do you realize the many talents that your wife possesses? She really could put Hallmark out of business. With her technological abilities, she can create cards, thank you notes, letters, posters. In her relationship with others, it's very evident that she would like for them to treat others as she treats them. I am certain her Christian faith has helped her to reach 50 years of marriage to her college love. Well, you see, if God calls you to do something, He will always provide you with what you need. I can recall 4 ministries Alice is actively engaged in at Mount Pisgah, and she gives her all in all to each. One as an overseer of the kitchen ministry. She brings her professional gifts. She is a knowledgeable and devoted Sunday school teacher, a regular attendee and contributor to the Wednesday morning Bible study class, and fourth but not least, a faithful and talented member of the mass choir. It is here where she projects her majestic tenor voice with the song "All Night" by Alvin Mercer. The unique feature is that she begins the singing, not with words, but by humming. Yes, humming. I think she practiced that earlier with Charles. He would say something, she just hummed. But then, you know what has been said. When a Christian hums, it frightens the devil because it doesn't know what's going on next. There's an old adage, sitting in church does not make you a Christian, just like standing in a garage doesn't make you a cop. I have 3 wishes for you, Alice, and I hope they all come true. 1, a wish for happiness. 2, a wish for good health. And 3, a wish for you to continue to share your heart and guidance with others. I can personally testify that Alice will allow her shoulders to be loaned to others. You can lean on them. You can definitely use them to cry on. And finally, what can I say? Alice, you brighten our day. Now, this is about that young man. It's not as long. In Orange Mound, the Hudson family was a good example of the many households with loving and caring parents. Parents instilled in the children, 1, to respect your elders, 2, obey your teachers, and 3, get home as soon as the street lights come on. Mr. and Mrs. Hudson encouraged their children to set high goals for their 4 sons and 1 daughter. However, in every family, there is one that is always a little bit different. Charles, recently I read a book, The Measure of a Man, by Dr. Martin Luther King. And he told me that he would like to read it. With these 50 years approaching, he promised Alice that by the remaining years of their marriage, he plans to bring more happiness and integrity to their marriage. So, after that, he promised to give up the apartment that he had that Alice did not know about. So, at this time, I'd like for the ladies to come and bring the keys.
Give it up to Ms. Jean Baker. I'm just gonna let that sit there for just a second. What about 10 more seconds on that one? Her setup, perfect, perfect setup. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Good evening. I know that is a hard act to follow. Charles, I knew you were a ladies' man, but my goodness, I think you stole some of mine.
So I would just like to say what a testament and what a shining example of what marriage and love should be. And I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have parents like these two. They're just absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna turn the mic over, Randy, and let you do the official toast. If you all grab your glasses, please.
Charles and Alice, on behalf of all of your friends and your family, I would like to issue a toast. My toast is going to be love and happiness for many, many years for Charles and Alice Hudson. Thank you.
Cheers.
I'd like for you to bless them and extend to them the authority that is upon your lives, because you have that authority because of the victory that you've already had. And every obstacle, every impediment that you've already overcome, there is an anointing that flows through you. And that is the exact reason why the people are here today. And so, Charles and Alice Hudson, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. I fall to my knees and I pray to the Father, the creator of everything in heaven and on earth. I pray that from his glorious, unlimited resources, he will empower you with inner strength through his Spirit. Then Christ will make his home in your hearts as you trust in him. Your roots will grow down into God's love and keep you strong. And may you have the power to understand, as all God's people should, how wide and how long and how high and how deep his love is. May you experience the love of Christ, though it is too great to fully understand. Then you will be made complete with all the fullness of life and power that comes from God. Now all the glory to God, who is able through his mighty power at work within us to accomplish infinitely more than we might ask or think. Glory to him in the church and in Christ Jesus through all generations, forever and ever. Amen.
First, I'd like to say thank all of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to celebrate with us. This is truly has been a good evening for us. And we just know that it has to be love on your part to just show up. So again, I say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
First of all, there's a lady named Lillian Jean Smith Bumpers. I'm going to give her all these keys back. I'm not going to stop paying rent on those rooms. Walk back over here and get it the same way she gave it. I got all the keys. And we were alone. I don't know how long it took me to get all these women together. I do want to say that, family is something I was taught when I was a youngster by my parents. And it is the most important thing in my life, my family. Even when my grandkids were coming along and they lived in different states, Alice and I did some things to keep them together. And we would all get in a house or somewhere down in Biloxi and just cook, eat, have fun, or we'd go on a cruise together so that we have a chance to all bond and be as a family. And as you can look and see, and on the program, it's nothing but family. And you just don't know how much I appreciate that. Put tears in my eyes to even think about it. But I also, but before I even do that, I want to say I was supposed to have two celebrities. My first grade teacher's supposed to be here. Are you here, Miss West? I guess she didn't make it. The other celebrity I've got is my pastor. Mr. and Mrs. Willie and Mr. Dorothy Ward. Are they still here? Would you please stand for just a minute? Those are our celebrities here, and I appreciate you. I've learned so much from them, the things that he's doing at our church. I mean, it's just something to be admired. And I want to say with my other extended family is the guys at Pine Hill Golf Course. That's the family. The workers, the staff, that make me look like I know what I'm doing. And I can't say how much I appreciate them. The Melrose class of '62. She stays on me all. I'm not going to be long. I'm always the Melrose class of '62, and this is my time. I can't say a few words. My other family, of course, is my cousins, nieces, and etc. I just want to let you know, my wife is pulling my coattail, so I can't say it. But thanks a lot for coming out and supporting us. And I just got to say this, my daughters, I tell you, those girls are something. Would you all stand, please? Stand up. They told me, said, Dad, you ain't in charge of, no, you ain't in charge of nothing. Nothing at all. And every time I try to, my wife pulled my coattail like she just done. So thank you, and I won't be long. And that's it. These are some roses I bought for my wife, but I want to get 50. It's not quite 50, but it's almost there.
And now we'll have the first dance.
But before we start dancing, I want to say this. And I like to tell this there, my grandson. This is his first release that he has. He wrote the song and put the lyrics together and all, and that's what we're dancing.
Please come on out and join us. Don't be shy. We're going to open it up and we're going to have other couples come on out and join us.
Get you away tonight. I don't got the time to entertain it. You do anything to make me stay tonight. Way I put it down, I couldn't blame her. And you calling the shots tonight. And I play by your rules tonight. Did it once, I could do it twice. Fall into the moment again. Oh, 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 oh. Feeling yourself, oh no, no, no. know there's nobody else. Oh, 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 oh. I just wanna love you till the morning.
Go ahead, keep it, hold it there, Stay there. Stay there for a second. Stay.
I'm home, man.
Because I'm shooting.
We should fall in love tonight, ooh baby. Don't wanna wait the rest of our lives. We should fall in love tonight, ooh baby. Then we can have the time of our lives. Ooh, we should fall in love tonight, ooh baby. Don't wanna wait the rest of our lives. We should fall in love tonight, ooh baby. Then we can have the time of our lives. Ooh, we should fall in love tonight.
We can fall in love, we can fall in love.